Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Darth Slone here. It is Thursday morning, and that means that it is time to show where all the legendaries are this week for April the 3rd through the 10th. So, as you know, well, actually April the 2nd through the 9th, because they go live on Wednesday nights, usually around 10 Eastern, maybe 11 Eastern now. It seems like with the time change, I can't remember if they went back or not. But each week, if you're unfamiliar with the way legendaries work, each week per map, there is one random legendary of the three. So that means that you can get a repeat. Like, it's Big Larry this week. I'll go ahead and tell you on Golden Ridge. Next week, it could be Big Larry again. It truly is random each week. And I've had a lot of people ask, I can't find Goldstein, I can't find Sidewinder. The best thing to do, guys, is to look in my Discord where the legendary locations are, because we have some epic members of the community, Phantom Shark, Funky Monkey, to name a couple. And there's several that get out there that look for these legendaries every week, and they post in my legendary locations in the Discord. But if you don't have Discord, this video's got you covered. And if you'd rather just watch a video, so I'm going to go and show where they're all at. And I might just go ahead and catch Big Larry, because 90% of the time when he's in this location, when she is in this location, she is pretty easy to see. And we are at Fairy Feet. And if you don't know where that is, it's over on the right bottom corner of the map, just up above the dam, over here in this little cove. Now, normally I can go over here on this bridge and see her on one side or the other. She can be on both sides of this little bridge here. So we're just going to walk down there and see. If I don't see her, it's probably best to take your Jeep down there, and you can keep fast traveling. It's a good little thing you can do, because it seems like when you fast travel, it resets her. So for my gear, now I'm just going to be using the Power Nexus, and I'm just going to throw 2 alt cheese on there, and I'm good. So let's head on down there and see if she's visible. Big Larry, if you want to take a closer look, right here, 64.44 pound legendary catfish, cheese, 2 alt cheese, you're good. Whatever your biggest float pole is, you can do. If you don't have, DLCs or whatever, then over on Norway, there's a free pole that you can get, the Hund and the Stallo with the reel, and you can do the missions and get one for free over on Norway. And it's 33 pound. It's doable, but you'll have a little bit of a fight. And to make sure that you get it, one of the things that you can do is cast to where when she bites, she's going to run against the bank, and that way she can't spool you. Because if you cast in a direction to where she takes off running opposite of you, and it's just open waters. So what I'm talking about here, guys, is like if I were standing here and she bit, she's more than likely going to go this way and tire herself out against the bank. I mean, you can try that. If you got a smaller pole, you may get lucky. But let's go see if we can see where Big Larry is at for me. Yep, there it is. Right there. So that's simple. So I'm just going to throw this out there in front of it, make sure not to hit it. Reel it in here. There she comes. I'm going to go ahead and bump my drag up. Now, if you have to sit and wait on it and you don't see it, it can be a bear to catch. There you go. Big Larry for you. 1 minute and 17 seconds. We just yanked her right on in there. Over on Norway this week, guys, we have the legendary Speilfinne. So that's a 80.58 pound Atlantic salmon, and can be a little bit stubborn, but you can see this one sometimes, and just floating there, you'll see that humpback sticking up out of the water. But this, I've fished for this one sometimes for hours and not seen it. I've fished for like second, third cast and caught it before. So it's just luck of the draw on this one. All we can do is kind of park where it is and move around every once in a while. Just kind of cast like maybe 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock around your boat, and then move just a little, you know, and just hope to attract it, you know, do full casts and be watching. Now I'm going to use the 3/0 jerk bait, because I'm telling you, if you use that, you know, I like to use this Hulk Hogan spinner when I'm Atlantic salmon fishing, but that's going to attract silvers, and there's a lot of silvers in the area. So to eliminate them, jerk bait, and I just like to twitch it. So that's what we're going to do. Got it out here. Let's give it a quick look and see if we can spot her, because sometimes you do get lucky that way and spot her. So I don't see her, so I am going to give just a few casts. We'll start back this way. And just be looking. Just be looking with your eyes, and as opposed to looking with your ears, you know. So no flux over here has caught it in the area. So it's right here. It's just, but it could be swimming around its radius, you know. Hello, my name is Darth Slone. Do you suck at fishing? Are you struggling to catch diamond fish? If so, get yourself a Darth Slone mug. That's good coffee. You'll still suck at fishing, but you'll have coffee in a cool mug. All right, everyone, it is Alejandro Magno. We didn't have any luck with Speilfinne, so we come over here to Spain, and it is time to go off-road. Track the boat valet, because I couldn't tell you how many times I've tracked my marker where Alejandro is, and I drive off this way and end up wrecking. So we want to drive to the boat valet, and then we want to come around here, and I'm going to use the forecast method. We're going to be weathermen and forecast. Okay, well, shut up now. I'll meet you down at the bottom. 2/0 popper for me is what I use. Now the forecast method, I'll show you where he's at. It's right here in this area here this week. And the forecast method is assuming I'm in the right spot, and it looks like I am. Again, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Usually within those forecasts, I will at least see him. And then he will become interested and come over. And then most of the time after that, I'll have to just cast in that direction, because a lot of times he just doesn't bite, but you see him. I'm using getting my boat set up, guys. I'm not messing around. We're using 99-pound braid. Like I'm just going to yank his teeth out. Let's go for it. All right. So we'll start with full cast. And we're going to twitch it. Speed of 2. Now I'm looking. And you got to twitch. He will not he'll bite baits, he'll bite dough and stuff, but you got to throw a lure out there first and twitch it. So what's the point of switching back, you know? He's not going to become interested until a lure has been twitched in the water. Do I already see him? I already see him right there. Yep. I see him right there. He's coming in right there. So we're going to cast right back out there. We've already seen him first cast. Now he didn't bite it, so I might have to cast in that direction several times before he finally takes it. There we go. He finally bit. We'll just yank him in the boat here. All right, guys, here we are again with Grootslang. Is this 3 weeks in a row? I kind of feel like this is 3 weeks in a row, but we are right here. Now you can use red worm, but you're going to get a lot of sharp tooth, so I like to use minnows here. 2/0 in my hands, 3/0 and 4/0 on the bottom, but in my hands I'm holding a Power Nexus fishing with that. I probably should just go ahead and buy another Citro Del Rey or something, but here's the Citro Del Rey. I'll just throw it out there just a little. And as you can see, that right there is even 15 feet. So I'm just going to float fish and drop it as far as I can go with it, with my other one. And here is the graduation rod. Even throwing that far out, you know, 70 feet out still right there. So it's not very deep right through here. And then in my hand, I'm just going to drop this down. I've got a 2/0 minnow on it as well. So I'm just going to throw this out there. And that's how I would fish for Grootslang here. Just minnow is what I tend to catch them on. And Grootslang's one of those fish that can take a minute, but he's right here. And the final legendary, guys, is Goto the Immortal again. So I find it funny. I think this is 3 times in a row for it too, and 3 times for Grootslang. The other 3 maps seem to be randomizing somewhat, but these 3, I think these 2 have been stuck for 3 weeks in a row. So unless I'm wrong, I think so. I think they've been 3 weeks in a row, so I don't know what's going on there. But what I like to use for Goto the Immortal, even though it's a 28-pound fish, you might be thinking, well, I got to put a small hook on. It does not matter what hook size you use on Goto the Immortal, but let me tell you why you use a 4/0. Well, the reason that you use a 4/0 is because it eliminates other fish from messing with you. So a 4/0 liver laying on the bottom, right here, guys, right here in this, close to this little circle that's right there. So you come over to Anu Katan, and this is the area that you can catch diamond, sockle, and taimen. So right through here, it's a waiting game. Maybe things that I've done in the past, because you can catch Goto there, is I've just kind of gone in a straight line here, moving about 50 feet, giving it 5 minutes on the bottom and moving in this direction. And I normally will catch it that way if I have the patience to wait, that is. That is all 5 legendaries. We caught 2 of them. I guess we'll give 3 of them a try this evening. We're going to crown this evening, which is April the 3rd. We're going to crown our first season champion of 2025 for the top 5 leaderboards, guys. So the new season has started as of 2 days ago. So the slate has been wiped clean on the new season. If you would like to submit and start fresh in this season, we've got now until June the 30th for this season. So plenty of time. Get in there, focus on a map. If you just have one map, then maybe you just focus on Golden Ridge. And if you got a certain fish that you really like, you get out there and try to catch the biggest of that fish. There's several different goals that you can make for yourself. You might want to be the overall season champion. You might want to just be the champion of one map, or you might want to just have the biggest of a certain fish. So all kinds of fun things there, even if you have gotten bingo across. I've gotten bingo myself, but I'm going to get in there and participate in this season's top 5, and hopefully we can get a few records here and there. So good luck to you on your legendaries. If I have helped you at all, or if you have just forgotten to do it, we're all guilty of that. Please drop that free sub, guys. It's absolutely free. We just did a giveaway for making 11,000 subscribers over here on YouTube. Onward to 12,000. Good luck out there. My name's Darth Slone. We'll catch you in the next one.